What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I'm 41 years old now, and I'll be 42 next month. And of course, I have lived the majority of my life in what we affectionately call Black America. Those are pockets of America where you have a predominantly Black population. I've lived there and dealt there most of my life, okay? And went to HBCU. I've lived in now Africa. I've lived in Europe. And even in Europe, although it's a very homogeneous population in Poland, I was dealing primarily in a African community there in Poland. So I have my experience with Negroes in many different continents, okay? And what can remain from all of my experiences that I can see is that on average, other groups can't take our people as serious as we think they do. That's what I believe, personally. This is not talking about the inability of Blacks or the lack of potential of Blacks. They just don't take us that serious, right? This is just how I feel. And I can see that because of, number one, the wealth of opportunity that Blacks have. I see it everywhere. Now I'm in Africa, I see the opportunities in farming. Something that, you know, as Blacks in America, we cannot even access. You see all of the things that you can do in Black America. My God, there are so many gaps to be filled. But what happens because a lot of Blacks are not enterprising? They don't want to learn the capacity of the business, how the business works, how to groom talent, how to defer gratification. You will find that in many Black dominated arenas, people that own or run them are not Black themselves. Let's just talk about here on YouTube. YouTube is just as open of a free market as anything else. Okay. You don't have to be, it's probably one of the greatest free market economies in the world, social media, where people truly decide on who's hot. Who runs most of the hip hop entertainment stuff on YouTube? I'll tell you, there's two guys that really come out to me that are white, right? Now you have academics, true enough, but on a bigger level than him is DJ Vlad. Then there's Adam 22. Now Adam 22 was not even, he was in almost in obscurity, almost like 5 or 6 years ago, living in LA, which is a very competitive market. And Adam 22, despite being a drug addict at one point, was able to buy a $5 million building. Wasn't even in the rap scene. He was a skater, I believe. Off of the Black content space, even taking tours in the hoods and the ghettos, and now even converting his original channel to No Jumper podcast, where he hires predominantly Blacks. Okay, I'm going to talk about one in particular. One is a brother named AD. I like brother AD. Okay, shout out to the brother. And there's a white guy by the name of Lush. Now, Adam 22 had outed another guy. I think the guy was name is House, something like that. Adam 22 outed this guy for basically having relationships with transsexuals. House phone, okay? We know how he was disrespecting Flacco on the show, right? These are all Blacks who have the ability to do the same thing that he does. But this is what, this is just, you know, this is what a lot of Blacks do, okay? We are dominated for the fact, and Adam 22 is not even talented, but because Blacks don't want to learn the business, they don't want to put in the intellectual capacity in the industry. Then these other people come in and build a whole wealth farm off your ass, off me. Then you'll be the same ones crying about the white man got his foot on your neck. Okay. Now I'm not even going to play this whole situation with, you know, the brother Lush, he's a white guy. I'm gonna play a little bit of what AD had to say about Adam 22 being firing him from a Tuesday show. Okay, let me play a little bit of that, and I'm gonna come back.
You feel me? Have somebody that's there that's able to challenge and make shit shake when it come down to that. Next thing I know, I get a hit up from Adam about Thursday or Friday. Adam says, I think in order for us to have a friendship and us to remain friends, I think that you should stick to Wednesday, do the food show, and do the news, and no longer be a part of Tuesday.
Damn. So he fired you from a Tuesday show. Why would he fire you from the Tuesday show? Because of that shit?
Out of nowhere. He says that, you feel me? He just kept it like that.
Oh, so he on a firing spree.
That nigga said he didn't want me on a Tuesday show no more. In order for us to be friends still and do stuff on the channel, he says the food show is doing amazing. He said he wants to double down on it at the end of the day, and he wants to make sure, you feel me, like they move in a different direction with Tuesday.
Because you spoke up for the black people.
I don't know. I'm sitting there like,
because
nigga,
you spoke up for the black people in the office. The white man said you can't be on the show.
Is it because I sat there and I said
that's
some
crazy.
shit?
Is that crazy, Flacco? Is that crazy? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, all right, that's what we don't know. Go ahead.
So when that happened,
that's crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm sitting there feeling a certain type of way. I'm like, wait a minute. I said, you know what? I'm not even tripping. Maybe it's best that I go do the Wednesday show, you feel me, and focus on everything else on the channel. I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? I said, you know what? It is what it is. It's just business, cool, whatever. It's been a lot of shit that happened with the Tuesday show. Then Adam says, I'm going to holler at the guys and tell me what they think. You feel me? He hits up Lush. He hits up T-Rail. He tells Lush, what do you think about it? Me not having AD on the Tuesday show and shit like that.
Damn.
I don't know what Lush, I think Lush said like, oh no, like I don't think that's a good idea. It is what it is. He says that he wants to replace me with a Court. You feel me?
Who the f is Court?
The
Who?
Big Court, man.
Who?
Court. And I don't know the like that.
Who?
I ain't got nothing bad to say about that. You feel what I'm saying?
New guy, yeah.
New
I don't
guy.
know who he is. I don't know. I'm only watching this shit.
So I'm sitting there still like, I'm not even tripping about it. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Like, whatever. I'm going to focus on doing what I'm doing. We got other shit going on right now and shit. You know what I'm saying? He asked T-Rail, real ass bro, my brother, Fig Munity.
Fig Munity.
T-Rail says, if AD ain't doing the show, I'm not doing the show.
Talk about it.
Real loyalty.
Talk about it.
T-Rail said, if AD not doing the Tuesday show, I'm not doing the Tuesday show. Straight like that. You feel me? Nothing but love for T-Rail, nothing but love for Smack, them my for life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't have to do that shit. That's real loyalty. I do the same for them. So once that shit happens, you feel me? I'm not saying nothing about the situation. You feel me? I'm leaving everything alone. I'm sitting there processing it. I'm like, should I walk away from the company and say this shit? Getting my emotions and then sit there and be like, you already know, cause hell and do all that? Nah, I said, you know what? On some business shit, if that's Cud's decision, it is what it is. I'll sit there and do this and all that. So I left the shit alone, talking about the shit and trying to contemplate what's my next move going to be in the situation. Feel what I'm saying? Not sitting there trying to, you know, I'm pretty sure expect me to sit there and go crazy and do all type of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be 100.
Be 100, bro.
All the way. I don't that shit. I put in a lot of time, put my life on the line for at that office. Whenever something cracking off, I'm the first around, nigga. Just for nowhere to tell me, oh yeah, I think we should go in this direction. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man,
that shit weak, huh? That shit weak.
Stop being Batman, dog.
Man.
This ain't loyal. Tell you stop being Batman, dog.
Come on. Come on. So once that happens, I mind my business. I'm not saying nothing. I'm going about the weekend and shit like that. You feel me?
Crazy. Bro.
I get a couple of hit ups. Hey, Lush is in the Discord saying you got cut.
Damn.
Adam about to replace you.
Damn.
He don't like your saying 4 jokes that you be saying. And a plethora of other things.
God damn.
So I'm like, what?
God damn. What else?
I was trying to keep shit cool, kid. I'm trying to be cool about the whole situation. You feel me? On some business type shit. Now I'm like, wait a minute. So Adam is sitting there talking about me behind my back. You my brother. You supposed to have love for me. Thought we was like this. If you had a problem with me in any type of way, you could have came up to me and said some shit to me. Have I not proved my loyalty enough? I ain't been at no jumper for the. Let's keep it real.
Now you guys heard that. He believes that Adam 22 fired him or demoted him for speaking on blacks. There is Flacco in the back, right? And the reality is this. Adam 22 or DJ Vlad do not take black people that serious. And you know, I used to be that kind of person like, well, man, Vlad is a culture vulture. Maybe that might be a little true, right? And y'all are saying the same thing about Adam 22. And what I hear in that is hatred, jealousy. Because Adam 22 ain't got more talent than you or me, but Adam 22 puts in the work. Same thing you hear about Jess Pearly things. She's a culture vulture. That could very well be true. But we're not going to get around the fact that they have invested. They put the money up. They build the systems. And a lot of times as African Americans, we don't want to be running the business. We want to be in front of the camera. So what do? All right, come on here and run the camera. I own the business. And I heard him in a room full of like 2 or 3 blacks on the podcast. They was checking Adam 22 about this hypocrisy. Then they told him, he said, this is my podcast. If you don't like it, get your ass up out of here. And what you gonna say? You're not gonna leave? Because you can say that when you're the boss. But blacks want to complain about racism, never want to be the boss for the most part. Look at Angela Bassett. Y'all over there, I made a video about her and her immature behind. You know, y'all was over there. Oh, that's racist. Oh, you selling out. Brother, listen, you're over here trying to make the Oscars give her an award that you don't own. The Academy Awards don't owe no black person nothing. It wasn't an award show for your ass. They don't owe you anything, and you don't have not one ballot in that damn show, and you think that it's well deserved. They should give her something. Well, if you feel that somebody should give them something, why don't you take your simple behind up there and make an award and give it to her? But the problem is, you know, she ain't going to accept it, right? That's another problem. Because when you try to create things for blacks, you know you're going to have a problem, right? That's something that y'all don't want to talk about. But you always get mad at these other people. You got smoke for the Academy Awards. You have smoke for Adam 22. You have Vlad. You got smoke for Vlad. But I never see y'all ever make any attempt to own anything in your community or reinvest into yourself or your business like these folks do. You got the same ability as them. Like, you got to stop the crying, especially when I hear from the black men. Oh my goodness. It really irks me. Grown men complaining about what the white man won't let you do as a panelist on his show. And I like the brother. I really do. The brother is, he's saying all these things, cuz and all. Okay, all right, brother, I feel you. But here's what you should do, brother. You're just as smart as that guy. Go out there and start your own show. Ain't that what the one dude did, the pimp dude? He went and started his own show. And he killing it, which is what a lot of folks was doing. Learn how to run the business. Go buy you some mics. Learn how to get to pay somebody. But the black man is always complaining. And then when the other folks come into your community and they own your stuff, man, they culture for, but you're not going to do it. I'm going to give you an example of what I'm talking about, right? And I'm going to let this go. The other day, I had a live stream on the Pan-African Dating Show. Had a live stream over there, okay? And up on the show, I had made sure that we had some sisters that came through for the brothers, right? Because I know y'all got tired of Kendra G. Kendra G, you know, might not have what you're looking for and all this other stuff, right? But now, what I ended up doing was I brought these ladies over there to the show. None of you brothers would come on to the live. A Mexican guy came into the StreamYard, and we didn't have no other guy to put there because y'all wouldn't come on there for the most part, right? It was one African dude, but he was from South Africa, and it was his Lumen. Let this guy on there. And I thought about it. This is just, and then, but what you started seeing was brothers in the comments hating. Oh, look, why he up there? Why you ain't up there? Why you not up there? And you wonder why Adam 22 don't take you serious. They can't take y'all serious. Angela Bassett and her get mad at the Oscars Academy Awards. How long she been acting? 100 years? Where y'all award show at? You think they take y'all serious? What world do y'all live in? What is wrong with black people in today? See, this is why we're nowhere near our ancestors. We are an embarrassment to where our folks came from because we are not even serious. We just really not, man. It's sad. When I see how brainwashed some of the brothers and sisters are and how y'all comment, y'all don't want to do nothing for yourself, for our community, nothing. Even if it ain't the Academy Awards, it can grow. But Negroes over here we are fighting, complaining, and arguing. You got to be serious. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. We're out.